Good afternoon and welcome to Fast Horses Today for Friday, May 10th. Today we're going to go with Santa Anita, the Great Race Place. Santa Anita has a Pick 6 carryover. That's $1 Pick 6 that they run over there at Santa Anita. It starts in the third race, which is 2 o'clock Pacific time, so 4 o'clock Central time. So we've got some time here before this starts. But let's go over the Pick 6 starting in the third race. I've got a ticket here, and I've also got a win bet at Santa Anita I'm going to make. So let's go with the third race. Third race, a small field of 5. It's a 10,000 claimer. They're running a mile. I'm putting 3 horses in here to get this pick 5 started. I don't have a very strong opinion, so I'm just hoping that these 3 that I pick here are going to move this ticket along. I've got the 1 horse who is Mastermind. Mastermind has been running with a little bit better. Librato Baraccio is a trainer. He's been winning a lot of races, so I think that he's been spotting his horses very well. This horse is run with better, as I mentioned. Hasn't really run too well, but maybe this dip in class to 10,000 does the trick here. Horse is 4-1 in the program, so we got maybe a good start here with this horse, the 1 Mastermind. Then I'm going to go with the 3 who is Granada Flavor. Granada Flavor is out of the Sean McCarthy barn. Kyle Freyrise. This horse is 7-5, so no secret here. This horse has been running with a little bit better as well, and not really finishing up. So maybe the 10,000 dip here makes this horse faster today. And then finally the 5 horse, who actually the 5 horse is the morning line favorite at 6-5. So this horse hasn't been seen since March 1st. Was running here in 10,000 level claimers at Santa Anita and won a race and lost by nose. Steve Knapp barn here. Now, Steve Knapp has been cold to start out this new Santa Anita meet, which started about a month or so back. So Knapp horses have been kind of cold, but this horse certainly can get things started for the Knapp barn. So we've got the 1, the 3, and the 5. Let's move over to the 4th race. 4th race, the starter allowance. We're going 6 furlongs on the flat turf course here. Now, I've got a single here in this race that I'm going to go with. That is the 4 Pink Ace. Pink Ace is 9-5 in the program for the Phil D'Amato barn. Now, it looks like Phil D'Amato must have purchased this horse last year out of Oak Lawn. He purchased it from a trainer, Nevada Litvin. And I know Nevada was a low percentage trainer last year and has been at Oak Lawn. And he purchased this horse from that barn. They took the horse over to Del Mar last August. They won a starter allowance, and they put this horse in a grade 3, which, she wasn't good enough to do that. But I think that something obviously happened. We haven't seen her since last September. But it looks to me like this horse is training all right, and I think that D'Amato probably found a pretty easy spot for a comeback race here with the 4 Pink Ace. So I'm going to single Pink Ace at 9-5 to try to move the ticket along. Let's go to the 5th race. 5th race is a $32,000 claiming race, 6 furlongs for 3-year-olds only. Now, honestly, in my opinion, $32,000 is just a number here. I don't think these horses are worth $32,000, and we'll probably see them run lower. So, in my handicapping, I look at it as these are kind of the bottom of the barrel for the 3-year-olds, or say $32,000, but not really worth that. So I'm just looking at who might have a little life here and has run, and might be set up here for this race. So I've got the 2 horse for George Paraban. They're taking a couple pounds off, so this horse is actually running for $28,000. This horse is 6-1 in the program with Armando Ayuso. Reason I like this horse, he's been running on the turf, and today's a dirt race, so horse should be fine on the dirt. This horse broke his maiden first time out at the 50,000 level and ran a nice race, nice speed figure on the turf. I'm hoping this translates to the dirt. 6-1. See if we can get this thing advanced with him. And then also I'm going to go with the 4, who is De Droit. And I'm not exactly sure what that means. It's French, but I didn't look that up to see what that means. But this horse comes out of the Rafael de Leon barn. This horse has natural speed. It shows it quite a bit in his races and just doesn't finish up. But this horse has been running with better. I think the dip in class here makes this horse faster. Efren Hernandez rides. Now, Efren Hernandez is a regular on the Los Alamitos circuit. So Efren Hernandez is getting a ride here at Santa Anita. And, those Los Al jocks, they know how to get horses out. Speed is king there at Los Al with those short races, and most of these are good gate boys, and they get the horses out. So last time this horse ran up against the Giants Candy, who was a Ron McAnally winner on the turf. And this horse ran with Giants Candy for about a half mile, and then it just kind of gave it up. But there's no Giants Candy in this race or some of those other horses. I think this is a much lighter group here with 3-year-olds only. So De Dois should be, horse that figures. So we've got the 2 and the 4 here. And then let's go over to the 6th race. 6th race is a one of those starter optional claiming races that they put together there to try to fill fields at Santa Anita. They get creative, and it works. It gets races carded. So this is 6 furlongs on the turf, 3-year-olds and up. I've got 2 horses here, and I do have a win bet. So I've got the 1 horse, who is Certitude, for John Sadler. Sadler's got a couple horses in this race. I'm going to go with the bigger price. This horse, the 1 horse, is 5-1 in the program. Now, this is a maiden running with winners. People might think, well, what are you picking a maiden with winners? I just feel like this horse has run with better in the maiden ranks, has run well, and this being winners is really not a step up in my opinion. So I like Certitude. I'm going to make a win bet on Certitude as well with Hector Barrios. I think this horse is going to be very live here at the 6 furlong grass event at this level. So I've got the 1 Certitude, and then I'm going to go with the 5 also, which is Elton Sings Another. Elton Sings Another is a cowbred. Elton Sings Another, she has natural speed and just gets out and ends up being a factor in her races. I thought she ran with better in the cowbred allowance races that she ran in the last couple times. She ran up against Irish Wahine, who Irish Wahine's in pretty good shape and has run well over the last couple months. And then also ran up against Diamonds Dancing, who she ran with for a good 4.5, 5 furlongs with Diamonds Dancing and then gave it up. Diamonds Dancing would roll over this field, in my opinion, on the dirt or the turf. I don't think it would matter for Diamonds Dancing. So Elton Sings Another is the other horse I'm putting in here. Elton Sings Another, she's 4 years old. She's running with horses younger than her. I think that gives her an advantage. And, I think the horse gets out to the lead, and then we'll see if she gets brave in the stretch. So I've got the 1 and the 5 here, and I've got the win bet on the 1, who is a Certitude. All right, now let's move over to the next race, which is the 7th race. 7th race is 6.5 furlongs, 20,000 claimers. So these are fillies that they're just most of the connections are being realistic on where they belong and trying to win a race. So I've got 2 horses here. In this race, there's just a lot of slow horses in this bunch. I'm going to put the 2, who is Sabres, for Doug O'Neill barn. Doug O'Neill, he's dropping this horse into 20,000. This horse had been running in special weights and higher level claimers. Can't get it done, so I think they're just getting realistic, see where they could win with this horse. Maldonado takes the call back. He's ridden this horse a couple times. They put blinkers on, so it looks like there's one way to go. Get them out, see if she could last the 6.5 furlongs. I'm not sure that she can. So I've got 2 horses here in this race. I've got the 2 Sabres, and then I've got the 7, who is I'm Still In It. I'm Still In It for the Mark Glatt barn. This horse has been running on turf with a little bit better, it seems. Running all right, and they got realistic with this horse as well. This horse, she hasn't been able to get it done on the grass at the maiden 50 level or the maiden 50 down to 45 level. So they're putting her on dirt here. She's 5-2 in the program, running for 20. I do like the fact that this is a 4-year-old running with the younger girls. Maybe give her an advantage. She might be stronger in the stretch at the 6.5 furlong distance. So I've got the 2 and the 7. All right, now let's go to the last race of the day, which caps off the pick 6 and caps off the night at Santa Anita. This is a California bred allowance race. They're running 6 furlongs on the flat turf. So I've got 2 horses here in this race. I've got the 5, who is Grazing in the Sun. I don't normally do this where I focus in on a horse who would run at a big price. This horse, she had been claimed off of Ed Moger back in on New Year's Eve. And Ed Moger's really had a tough year, last 12 months. Just hasn't been winning much, Ed Moger. So Mark Glatt claimed this horse from Ed Moger off a win, put her in a starter allowance, just kind of ran evenly, and then put her on the turf. It was her first turf start, which today's we're running on turf. It was down the hill. This horse ran a huge race down the hill. Took the lead, set pretty fast fractions, and held off everybody in a big speed figure. So, she was 16-1 that day, so a lot of people didn't figure her. But, I watched the replay. She ran a huge race with Kyle Frey. Frey takes the call back. She's running with the same level here. They're putting her in for the 20 claim. Makes me think, okay, they're not worried about losing her, but you know what? They'd still like to cash this $55,000 purse. So, excuse me. So Grazing in the Sun, I think, maybe turf was the trick, and, they're just looking to run here, fill fields, win races. You want to claim her, go ahead and claim her. That's kind of how it looks to me here. So I've got the 5, Grazing in the Sun, and then I'm going to put the 7 horse, who is Issa Court. Issa Court, for Bob Hess. This horse has been claimed a few times over the past 6 months or so pretty live in the claiming box. And Hess claimed this horse off of Dean Peterson for 20. Puts her in this race. She's run a couple even races on the turf. Last time out, I thought she ran a big race with Maldonado. Took the lead in the same level, Cal Bred allowance at a mile on the turf. Had the lead into the stretch and then just gave it up. So I think that, this makes this horse live today at 6 furlongs on the flat. And she's 4-1 in the program. So I've got the 5 and the 7. So to recap here, this Pick 6 ticket is a $48 ticket today. So I'm going to go with that here. And recap it here. We've got in the third race, we've got the 1, 3, 5 with the 4 singled, with the 2 and 4, with the 1 and 5. And then in that 6th race, I've got a win bet on the 1. That's Certitude. With the 2-7, with the 5-7. So again, that's a $48 ticket in the Pick 6. Carry over 140 or 104,000. So we'll see how much that grows up to. As always, wishing you the best of luck. Let's get some good trips, because good trips are always key in having that good luck. And it makes it a good day for racing. So again, thanks so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that. Like, don't like, make comments. I promise to respond to anything I do get. Thank you so much. Have a great day.